So I got called out, and I have to respond. Some of you might have seen the video I made a couple months ago when the Berg X first came out, and I was pretty much just talking shit about it, if we're being honest. You know, the video did well, got some good views, made a little bit of money on it. Nothing really happened after that until a few days ago. I got tagged in a video, and it was all about me. The video was from a guy that goes by the name Berg Nerd. Could not be more fitting, to be honest. I love it. Berg, nerd. I don't know if Berg and nerdy really go hand in hand. At least that's what I thought until I watched this video. And I gotta say, he kind of just like shoved the Berg X right down my throat.
Takes three things to Berg Hyzerin and Hyzerin piping. We need all three to Berg up. There's 3 keys of disc golf. Approaching.
Mic check.
Roderick?
But he basically made a compilation. Also, Berg Nerd, please comment down below and tell me how long it took you to make this video, because it's absolutely insane. But it was of me talking shit about the Berg X and him getting absolutely nerdy, or should I say Berg nerdy, with the Berg X. Hello and welcome to the 25 Days of Frismas presented by Birdie Disc Golf Supply. Birdie hooked it up by supporting the next 25 videos. Head on over to their website, use code Frisbee Club to save yourself some money. They got Frisbee Club patches, they got Frisbees, as well as my favorite mid-range, the Color Glow Ultra. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. He was chucking it like forehand. Pretty much like that, except they would just stay in the basket, actually.
I guess you could give one of these a try, but if I'm being completely honest, I do not think that this disc, the Berg X, is something that you should be bagging. Especially Berg X.
And that part, that was funny. And then, you know, he pulled some other clips. My favorite part was at the end. I'll go ahead and just put that clip in right now, because I thought it was absolutely hilarious.
Trucker head on me like I'm Ashton. Sexy motherfucker with no fashion. I've been in the gym, putting work in, just trying to be my own best version.
And it was right there at the end of that video. He showed me my new favorite song. I've been jamming it ever since. And it just made me happy, because the disc golf world needs more humor. That's actually good. Less fricks, more.
Kinda thick, but I'm still attractive. Bet your girl secretly attracted. I've been on the way, just vibing. Been trying to let go and just ride it, yeah. Follow my.
And now I've seen countless, okay, not countless, probably like 6, maybe 7 videos over the last year of other disc golf creators using me in their title, or talking about me in their video. I've done the same. I'm not complaining. I think it's great. I absolutely love it. I must be doing something right, so I love it. But this one, it was just great. We need more of it, guys. But on Berg Nerd's video, I commented down below that the Berg X should probably just go back into my bag. And no, I'm not gonna bag it. Okay, I lied. But I figured I would come out here, chuck it around, and kind of just give it another shot. After all, I didn't even actually throw it on an actual course. I just threw it out in the field and talked shit about it. Maybe not the most fair review.
Take it off. We want to talk to you. Holy shit!
Oh, shit,
Holy
dude.
shit! Put it back on!
Put it on!
Put it back on!
What the hell happened to your energy? I ain't concerned with you. I'm busy being me.
That being said, I was a Berg nerd, the original Berg nerd, since like 2015, back in high school. It was pretty much my favorite disc. If you've watched all of my videos, you probably know I used to be the guy that would throw the Berg on every single hole possible. If I could reach it with a Berg, that's the disc I was throwing. I got made fun of all the time, and then 3, 4, 5 years later, Eric Oakley, these pros, they go open bag, they start throwing it, and then all of a sudden it's the coolest thing in disc golf. So I got this brand new Berg X. It's been sitting in the van since I made that video. Haven't touched it since. Pretty much brand new. Let's be real, there's nothing wrong with this disc. It's more of just a talking point, and if you're a content creator, you'd be dumb not to make a video about it, because views are what pays the bills. I'm gonna try and throw like a big ass Annie up over these trees and just see if it like comes out of it. This is like a 500-foot par 4, by the way. That was like the most interesting way to throw a 200-foot shot. And so my main point in that video, much like others, is that the Berg, or the Berg X, is a crutch. And you know, you can use that term lightly, because what is a crutch in disc golf? If you're an open bag player, you should just throw whatever discs make you the best disc golfer. And for a lot of people, especially on up shots or putter shots, the Berg makes them better at disc golf. My point was just that if you really want to learn some touch, like the odds of you learning touch while only throwing a Berg is just lower. I think it is. I think the percentage is just ticked down a few notches. That's pretty much it. If you want to throw the Berg X, go right ahead. It does look pretty cool. We're gonna go with a forehand roller here, because I think if I can get it to touch ground up on this flat part and then curl down the hill, I think it'll be good. This could go horribly wrong. All right, I wouldn't call that horribly wrong. Now, if you haven't seen this video, please go check it out. I'm gonna link it below or up in the corner, whatever works the best, and go watch it. Comment that I sent you. And I don't know, this video, it killed me. Like, I was dying. I was so happy about it because I thought it was just like the funniest thing I had seen. The effort that went into it had to be a lot. Like, the time to go through all of my videos and I pull all these clips, holy shit. Fucking bird came out of nowhere. It had to be crazy. It's even better when someone makes a video about you and you have no clue and you don't even see it, and then you randomly see it and it's just the best thing ever. Let's try and throw this in. Nope. It was one of those videos that kind of reminded me of like old school YouTube, where the quality of it was just ass, but the content itself was so well put together. And by quality, I mean like the camera quality, everything like that. It was so like, I don't know, 2007 or something like that. Like it looked like a video that was made 10, 15 years ago. And I just love that nostalgic feeling. Dang it. I guess we're just gonna go hyzer. I don't even think I can get this thing there. Nope. See, I don't know how Berg Nerd was doing it, because he was throwing this thing in from everywhere. I assume it was a Berg. That's kind of like his whole thing, I think. But he was throwing this thing in on like every shot. And I know that he could probably just sit out there and make the shots until he makes them. We're just going one and done. But we're just going to try and ring one up, because I feel like if we make this video and don't, it just isn't as good. Dang it. See, Berg Nerd's probably got like a whole stack of Bergs, but I only got this one, so it's not as good. Oh man. What the? Oh, get down. God. Come on. All right, what's better, Joseph with a Rolo or the Berg Nerd with a Berg? Comment down below. Since the Berg X has came out, it's been a couple months now. Are you still bagging it? If you were bagging it, has it made its way into your bag? Was it in your bag and you took it out? What are your thoughts after, you know, actually testing it? Because when I first made the video, it was literally the day it came out. So the opinions were obviously like, no one had actually spent any sort of time testing this disc out, beating it in. Let me know what you're thinking nowadays on the Berg X. Did it beat out the Berg? Are you seeing a big difference? Is it still just the same exact disc?
Does Broderick have a crush?
Broderick hasn't even kissed a boy.
He's cracked. The Minnesota Slide. That's a peach. We got one more shot. We're going forehand. Come on, baby. You know, we all suck at something, and for me, it's throwing the Berg X. I'll leave that to the Berg Nerd. Well guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for this one. Round 2 with the Berg X. Shout out to Berg Nerd for, I guess, calling me out / making the best video on YouTube in the last week. at least. I definitely enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Go check it out. I'll go watch the whole thing. Probably like half of it's gonna be in this video, but that shit was hilarious. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
I remember all them winters, drinking Woodford till
This is 500 feet. I'm pro.
we hear word about the party.
It's about 400 feet right there, guys. Let me show you another driving technique.